Hello students, hope you are all safe and healthy at home, and every one of you must be watching the videos, and I hope that everybody has watched all the videos. So today onwards we will revise or we will do the revision of the first chapter number 1, that is matter. So first of all, we shall start with the kinetic theory of matter. Now it is given at page number 3, kinetic theory of matter. This theory helps to explain why matter exists in different states such as solid, liquid or gas, and how matter can change from one state to another state. And even this theory helps to understand the properties of matter such as pressure, volume and temperature, etc. Now the main aspects of the theory are given below. The first one is matter is made up of very small particles, namely atoms and molecules. And the second point is there are empty spaces between particles of matter. These empty spaces between molecules get progressively larger as a sample of matters moves from the solid to the liquid and gaseous phases. In other words, the spacing between these particles increases as the change occurs from solid phase to gaseous one. Means whenever there is a change in the states, the spacing between the particle also increase or decrease depending upon the state of the matter. Now, there are attractive forces among atoms or molecules called intermolecular force of attraction. These forces becomes stronger as the particles come closer to each others. Like in solids, the molecules are very tightly packed. So the intermolecular force of attraction between the molecules is very strong. Now the fourth main aspect of this theory is all particles have kinetic energy which varies depending on the temperature of the sample of the matter. Means if the body is in solid or liquid or gaseous states, temperature affects the kinetic energy of the molecules. Now it is the temperature which decide whether the substance exists in solids, liquid or gaseous states. Molecules in the solid phase have the least amount of energy, while gas particles have the greatest amount of energy. Now the fifth aspect, that is the temperature of a substance, indicates average kinetic energy of the particles. A change in state may occur when the energy of the particle is changed. So these are the 6 aspects. So even in this year, the board has decided that not only from the back exercise but also from the inside the book, the question will be asked in the term exams. So students, listen very carefully, not only from the back exercise but also from the inside the book, the question will be asked in the term exams. So you are all requested to read the content of each and every topic so that if any question is there from the book inside, you will be able to answer that question. Now the states of matter, like solids, examples are given: rocks, wood, brick, ice, sugar, etc. Now even the questions are given like this. Some example will be given to you, and then you will be asked that find out of these which is in solid state, which is in liquid state, and which is in gaseous state. So just prepare yourself like that only, so that you should score very good marks in the coming exams. Now liquids, for example, water, petrol, diesel, milk, etc. Gases, for example, air, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, etc. So these are the example of solid, liquid and gases. So there are so many examples of solid, liquid and gases. So you must be mentally prepared for it. Now 2 points are given. The particles of matter, namely atoms, molecules or ions, are in constant motion. There is interparticle force of attraction called force of cohesion between the particles of the matter. Even about this topic I have discussed in the very first video. There are two types of forces. One is force of adhesion, another is force of cohesion. So you must go through the video also, and along with this content of the topic also, so that you should score very good marks. Now some first solid state, some examples are given. Now if the body is in solid state, the particles of a solids are very closely spaced. They have very small interparticle spaces. Movement of particle is very less since they are very tightly packed. Now the third one is the particles of a solid simply vibrates about their mean position. Means they remain their mean position, and at the mean position only they vibrates, because the interparticle force of traction is very strong among the particles of a solids. Now some important properties of solids are: solids have definite shape and definite volume. Now question can be asked, solids have definite shape and definite volume. Why? Now you can write the answer: because attractive forces among particles keep them bound. Now the next point is solids are rigid, because particles of a solids are closely placed with very small interparticle spaces. Now the third point is solids normally do not flow because of strong interparticle attractive force among particles of a solids. Then the fourth one is solids have high masses per unit volume. Mass per unit volume means density. So the density of the solid is very high, because there is hardly any interparticle space among particles of a solids. Now the fifth one is solids have high boiling point. Why? The answer is because more heat energy is required to come over the interparticle force of traction among the particles of solids. Now the sixth point is solids have high melting point, because more heat energy is required to overcome the interparticle attractive forces among particles of a solids. So today we shall discuss only this much only. So whatever I have told to you, you must think about that. You just go through all the videos and even through the content of each and every topic, so that you should be able to answer any type of question in the term exams. So that's all for today. Thank you very much.